Hello everybody and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In the purple box there is some mystery math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. You can use the link in the description if you want to try this out on your own, and when you've got an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. All right, let's start with a 0. All right, so 0 gives us 4. How about a 1? 1 gives us 7. How about a 2? And that's already off the graph at 16. But we know something about this already. It's a curve, right? It goes up 3 spaces between 0 and 1, but it goes up 9 spaces between 1 and 2. So this is a curve. Let's try in the negatives now. See if we get some symmetry. So -1. So that gives us a +7, and -2 is that going to give us a +16 as well? Okay, so we've got left-right symmetry and we've got a curve. I hope you're thinking quadratic. That's what I'm thinking. And let's see, what's been done to this quadratic? Well, it looks like it's just been raised up off the origin by 4 spaces. So I know we're going to have a +4 at the end. And then I think there's a multiplier, because when you look at one space to the left or right on a quadratic, that's where you'd put in the value 1. You would expect to go up by 1 if it was just plain old x squared, but we went up by 3. So I think what that means is we've got a multiplier of 3 out here. But let's double check that, make sure. So of course, if you put in a 0, you're just going to get this whole part becomes 0. You're just going to get 4. So the 0.04 is there. That makes sense. What about when we put in 1? So 3 times 1 squared plus 4. Well, 1 squared is just 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So 3 plus 4 equals 7. And that's what we're getting when we put in 1. It's also what we're getting when we put in -1. And that makes sense because when you square the -1, it becomes a +1. Let's just try with the 2. So 3 times 2 squared plus 4. Whoops, 2 squared. So 2 squared is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So 12 plus 4, that's 16. And that's exactly what we're getting. So I think we've got this one. It's a quadratic with a multiplier and has been moved up off the origin by 4. Let's take a look. Yep, 3x squared plus 4. And let's graph that as well. And there you get that U shape, that parabola of the quadratic function, a little narrower because of that multiplier. Well, how did that go for you? Did you think quadratic? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.